Namaste everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to move through a practice that's going to assist with our digestion. So our digestive fire, or agni, sits in our belly. You might often hear the fire in your belly and things like that. So that's referring to our agni. And when our agni is too strong, our digestion is working too quickly, so we don't have the ability to take in nutrients from our food and things like that. And when our digestive or agni is slow, we can get clogged up and have trouble digesting a lot of things. So this practice is to awaken this fire and to improve our digestion and balance it as well. So just finding a comfortable seat, either with your legs one in front of the other or an easy pose with your legs crossed. Closing your eyes. And just bringing your attention to your breath. As you inhale, feeling your crown lengthen to the sky. And as you exhale, your shoulders fall away from your ears, your sitting bones sink deeper into the mat. If you do prefer to sit on a cushion or bolster or blanket or anything like that, please make those adjustments now. Feeling the coolness of your inhale and the warmth of your exhale. On your inward breath, the body expands, and on your outward breath, the body softens. We're going to begin with our complete yoga breathing. So bringing your hands to your belly, fingertips facing inwards. As you inhale, relax the abdomen. Let it expand just like a balloon filling with air. And as you exhale, squeezing out all the air. After your next exhale, we're going to slide our hands up to our rib cage, directing our breath up here. So as you inhale, feeling your ribs broaden in every direction. As you exhale, letting them come back to neutral. And after your next exhale, sliding the hands up to our chest, resting fingertips on your collarbones, and if you can, thread your thumbs under your arms, breathing into this space now. Inhale, chest rises, collarbones broaden, and as you exhale, the chest softens. After your next exhale, one hand to your belly, one hand centered in your chest, connecting the three parts of that breath. As you inhale, feel your belly. Let the breath come up through the rib cage, filling all the way up into the chest. As you exhale, release the chest, ribs, squeeze the air out of your belly. Just like you're filling up a glass of water, your torso fills with the breath. After your next exhale, you can release your hands back to your knees or into your lap and return to your belly breath. And we're going to start preparing for another type of breath we're going to do. So with your breath now, I want you to inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, exhale out the mouth and draw the abdomen back in really quickly, making a ha sound. So inhale. Awesome. So getting used to that feeling now, we're going to keep our mouth closed through this next breath. It's called Kapalbhati breath, breath of fire. So it's used to warm our digestive system, wake it up, start the fire. So you can go a little bit faster than your breath just before. It's all through the nose, and focusing on our exhalation, the inhale will just happen naturally. So just a quick demonstration. So on the exhale, I'm really pulling the abdomen back towards the spine, and inhale, I just relax and let the breath come in. Just keep in mind, it's not about how fast we go, but about the consistent pace. So even if you go a bit slower and just keep that same pace, that's great. So after we've done a round of this, we're going to do a chin lock called Jalandhara Bandha. So we'll do our Kapalbhati breath, and then we're going to do a complete yoga breath, so filling your entire torso. Once you've finished your inhale, draw the chin forward, down and back. And we're going to hold our breath for as long as comfortable for you. And then as you exhale, just gently release the chin and relax. So I'll be doing this with you, so it's a lot to take in. But just take your time, and we'll do 3 rounds, so you'll have a few times to get used to the breath. So getting ready, a complete inhale in, exhaling, small inhale, and start your Kapalbhati breath. Complete inhale, and draw the chin in, holding your breath for as long as is comfortable. When you're ready to exhale, release your chin. We're going to inhale together now. Complete exhale, preparing, and inhale. Complete breath in, lifting the pelvic floor, and then draw the chin in. Releasing whenever is right for you, not feeling the need to hold the breath in past what is comfortable. We're going to do one more round of this breath together. Complete inhale, exhaling, small inhale, and begin. Complete inhale. Lift the pelvic floor, draw the chin in, and hold. Releasing whenever is comfortable for you. Returning to your complete yoga breath. Two more complete breaths here. Returning to your belly breath now. We're going to do seated cat-cow. So as you inhale, draw your heart forward, arching your spine, gazing upwards. As you exhale, rock back, tuck the chin in, feeling the shoulder blades separate. As you inhale, draw forward. And exhale, releasing. I really encourage you to move with the flow of your own breath through this practice. Inhale, draw the hands behind you, clasp the fingertips and open up. Exhale, the hands come in front and pushing away. Inhale behind. And exhale. This time as we inhale, raising the arms up over our head, lengthening through both sides of your body. Exhale, the hands come behind and help lengthen the back of the neck. Inhale, lifting. And exhale, folding to your right. Inhale to change sides, fold to the left. One more on each side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left hand to your right knee, twisting. Gaze over the back shoulder. Inhale back through center. Twist from your abdomen first and then lower the arms, making sure we're not pulling or yanking ourselves around. One more on each side. Inhale back through center. Palms together, exhale, bringing the hands down to rest in front of the solar plexus, in front of the fire in your belly. Release the hands. We're going to swing the legs around, coming onto all fours. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. From here, we're going to extend our left leg out behind us. As we extend it back, keep the hips parallel to the mat. You can stay here if you want to go a little bit further, extending the right arm. So opposite arm to leg, drawing the navel in, pressing down through your hand and your knee. As you exhale, we're going to contract, bringing elbow and knee in together. Inhale, lengthening and reaching. Exhale to contract. And inhale to lengthen. Continuing to stay strong through your abdomen, through your foundation. And one more. Release the arm, release the knee, and you can give your hips a little wriggle side to side or even turn your wrists over if that feels nice. Other side, so we're straightening out the right leg. Beautiful. When you're ready, extending the left arm. As you exhale, contracting. Inhale to lengthen. Making sure your right hip stays down towards the mat. Two more times. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to release. Down, shake the hips, turn the hands over. Keeping your knees and hips where they are, we're just going to walk the hands forward, coming into our puppy dog pose. Lower the head down to the mat. And just be aware that you're not letting your ribs sink down to the mat. So hug them in having a little bit of control. Press into your right hand. We're going to draw the left arm underneath. Bring the corner of your head to the mat. Press down into your knees to keep your hips level. Inhale back through center and exhale, scoop to the other side. And coming back through center, you can walk your hands back towards you, tucking our toes and lifting into a first downward dog. So keep your knees nice and bent, lengthen through your spine, press into the base of your palms. If you like, you can straighten your knees and start to press your heels down, or even pedal your heels out one at a time. On your next inhale, gazing forward, raising up onto your toes. Exhale, we're walking forward. Bringing feet to hands. Keep your knees nice and soft here, and as you inhale, slowly rolling up. Inhale, reach to the sky. Connect the palms, exhale, hands to heart center. Finding our mountain pose, release the arms, find the tripod of your feet, lifting through your inner arches, inner thighs, all the way through to your crown. As we move through a salute sequence now. So again, moving within your comfort range and with your own breath. Inhale, we reach to the sky. Exhale, folding forward. You can soften the knees at any point. Inhale, straight knees, flat back, hands to shins. Exhale, softening down, step the left foot back and lower the back knee. Flatten the top of the foot as you inhale, reaching up to the sky. Exhale, we're going to turn to our right, opening up into a twist. Inhale, the back arm scoops down and up. And exhale, hands down to the mat. Tuck the back toes, step back to plank, and we can drop our knees, bending our elbows, lowering down. Inhale, baby cobra. Draw the heart forward, keep the elbows tucked. Exhale, release. Pressing up through your hands into downward dog. Inhale onto the toes and exhale to walk forward. Straight knees, flat back, hands to shins. Exhale, belly to thighs. And rolling up. Reach to the sky, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, we scoop down and up. Exhale, folding forward. Straight knees, flat back. And belly to thighs, hands to the earth. We're stepping our right foot back this time. Drop the knee, flatten the top of the foot, and raise the arms up. Inhale. Draw the right hip forward, left hip back, and as you exhale, opening to the left for a twist. Inhale, scoop the back arm down and up. Exhale, hands come down to the earth. And we step back to plank. You can stay in full plank if you prefer. And as we exhale, lower down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Press into the hands, raising up. And downward dog. Inhale to your toes and walking forward. Straight knees, flat back, hands to shins, and softening. Rolling up. Reach to the sky, palms together, and hands to heart. Inhale, scoop the arms down and up. Folding forward. Straight knees, flat back. and softening down. Step the left foot back, and you can drop the knee or this time keep it raised. As we inhale, raising up. Exhale, we're going to take the right hand onto the left wrist. Pull up, so lengthening both sides of your body, and then gently tilting over to the right, getting a side stretch here. Coming back to center. Left elbow comes to the outside of the right thigh. Connect the palms together. Press your palms together and feel your heart roll to the side. And releasing. Coming down. Step back to plank. You can always drop down onto your knees here or lower all the way down. Baby cobra, or you can start to put some weight into your hands. Coming up into full cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, press through the hands, downward dog. Raise onto the toes, gaze forward, and walking forward. Feet to the top. Straight knees, flat back. And softening forward. Rolling up. Reach to the sky. And hands to heart. One more time. Scoop the arms down and up. Folding forward. Straight knees, flat back. And softening, stepping the right foot back. Remember, if you prefer to drop your knee down, you can do so. And scooping up. Take the right wrist with the left hand. Draw the arms and the shoulders up, lengthening, and then leaning over to the left. Getting a stretch through the right side. Back to center. This time the right elbow comes in front of the left thigh. Connect the palms together. Press them, and looking back. Continue to press through both feet, staying strong. Release the arms and lower down. Coming down to plank or dropping down to kneeling plank. Baby cobra or full cobra. And exhale to soften down. Inhale. Pressing up through to downward dog. And inhale onto the toes, exhale, walking forward. Straight knees, flat back. Lengthen through your spine, the back of your neck. Exhale, surrender forward. Rolling up. Reach to the sky, connect the palms and hands come to heart. So now we have generated that warmth, not just in our bellies, but in our entire body. Hands are going to come to our hips. Shift the weight to your right foot and step the left foot back. So take a generous step back, but we want both feet to be flat onto the mat. Hips to the front, and just make sure there's some separation between your feet. You want them more on train tracks instead of a tightrope. Inhale, we reach to the sky. Exhale, bend the front knee, warrior one. Relax your shoulders. Press down through both feet. We're going to release the arms in front of us now. The right arm is going to scoop underneath the left. Bring them back to back. If this is too much for your shoulders, you can just bring your elbows and hands together. And if you can go a little bit further, you can try and connect your palms too. Draw the elbows in line with your shoulders, and as you exhale, we're twisting to the right. Keep your nose in line with your arms. 2 more breaths. Come back to center. Release the arms, open them out wide. Straighten the front knee. Take the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, and open through your heart, your chest. From here, we're folding forward from our hip creases as we exhale. Keeping a nice straight spine, let the arms come up behind you. If this is too much tension in your front knee, just take a little bend in it to soften. Keep the spine long, 2 more breaths. And coming back up. Beautiful. Coming into your balance pose now, we're going to shift all the weight to our front foot. I'm just going to take a step back so I don't bump anything. Reach the arms to the sky and creating a straight line from fingertips to your toes. We're seesawing forward. Hips stay parallel. Warrior 3. You can stop here and this is great. If you feel quite comfortable, seesaw a little further forward. 1 more breath. And coming back upright. Release the arms and release the foot down. Returning back to mountain pose. Hands to the hips. This time we step the right foot back. Making any adjustments you need. Turning hips to the front. Lifting the thighs up to the hips. Pressing down through your feet. Inhale, raise the arms. And exhale, bend the front knee. Until it comes in line with your ankle. We're going to bend our elbows. The left arm comes underneath the right this time, bringing them back to back. Again, you can just meet your arms in the middle if that's more comfortable. Inhale, bring the elbows up in line with the shoulders. Exhale, twisting to the left this time. Keep pressing down through your feet. 2 breaths. And coming back to center. Release the arms, open them out wide. Take the hands behind you. Straightening both knees and draw the hands down. Hips stay square. As you exhale, folding forward. Let the arms come up. And if you need to, take that little bend in the front knee. Make sure you haven't let your head and neck drop down. We want to keep our head up in line with our spine, keeping the natural extension. Next inhale, coming up. Release the arms and shift the weight to the front leg. Beautiful. Warrior 3 on the other side. So grounding down through the left foot, reach through your fingertips and through the back toes. As you exhale, lifting the leg. You might like to stay here when you feel ready, seesawing forward. Keeping the hips parallel, so make sure you don't let one hip come out like this. We want to draw them both down, so that's the tricky part of this pose. 1 more breath. And coming back up, releasing the foot and releasing your hands down. So returning back to center, grounding down through your feet. And returning to your breath. From here, we're going to heel toe the feet out to the sides. So you might like to bring a block or a low stool or something, depending on how wide your hips are and how your knees are for the next pose. We're going to bring our palms together, heads in front of our heart. And as we exhale, we're coming down into a yoga squat. So keeping the spine long, dropping the sit bones, bend the knees, and coming all the way down. You can bring your elbows to the outsides. If this just isn't possible today, you can just come and sit on your bottom, that's also fine. If you have a block or a low seated thing, you can bring that underneath your sit bones as well to take some of the weight out of your feet and your knees. We're going to do another type of breath here called agni breathing. So just like in Kapalbhati breath when we pumped our stomach, we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it on the exhale. Well, we're going to exhale, hold, and then pump. So again, just a demonstration. Inhale, exhale completely, and pump. And then you can inhale again. So we're going to do 3 rounds. And if at any point this pose becomes too much, just come and sit on your sit bones. Beautiful. So inhaling, exhale completely, and hold, pump the stomach in and out. Inhale, and exhaling. Hold, pump the stomach. Inhale. And exhale. Once more, and pump. Good. Inhaling. We can bring our hands to the floor now. Coming into crow pose, I like to just wriggle my feet back in a little further so I can get my knees to my upper arms. So press the hands down. You might like to bring a cushion in front of your head just in case. Come up onto the toes and bring your knees to your upper arms. Beautiful. Bending your elbows, and we're just going to shift our weight forward. This might be as far as you like to come today, and that's fine. This is still really strengthening for the upper body. If you're beginning, you can just take 1 foot off at a time. And if you feel comfortable, you can raise both feet and lift up and out. So just play with this for 2 more breaths. Awesome. And then we're going to come back to sit on our bottoms. Shake our legs out. Awesome. Shift your sit bones into the center of the mat. Keep the knees bent. Take the hands underneath your thighs, sitting up nice and tall. As you exhale, we're going to lean back, keeping a nice straight spine, and just leaning back until you feel your core activate and turn on. From here we can raise our feet. So keep your feet nice and engaged, flex the toes. Keep the heart lifted. If you want to go further, extend the arms. Holding here, 2 more breaths. And you can take hold of the knees or the thighs and gently roll down. Bring the knees in towards your chest, give them a hug, gentle rock side to side. Beautiful. Bring the feet to the floor and we're going to separate them out to the sides. So you should feel the seams of the mat underneath your feet. Stretch your arms out to the sides in a nice T shape. As you exhale, let the knees fall to the right hand side. You can hold here or bring your right foot to the top of your left thigh, helping it down a little further. And then from here, turn your head in the opposite direction. Release the foot, bring your head back to center, the knees come back through center, and then fold to the other side, coming into the twist. Holding here if you like, Bring the left foot to the top of the right thigh, helping it down. Turning your head to the right. Let the upper body be soft, heavy, grounded. Release the foot. Bring the knees back to center. You can wriggle the feet in, bring them back in towards you. Give them a nice hug. So for our last pose, we're going to do legs up the wall to have an inversion, let gravity reverse itself. So find a wall. You might need to move your mat around. Cool. And we want to get up pretty close to the wall. And if you have tight hamstrings and you want to have a bolster or a cushion to put your hips on as well to have that extra lift, you can do that too. Awesome. So from here, I'm just going to lean back, swivel my legs around, and bring them up to the wall. Rest my head down. Let my arms come out to the sides. And if you had that bolster, you can put it under your hips to get that extra lift. But if not, just enjoying this pose here. While we're here, we're going to add a mudra to this pose. So this is agni mudra, and it helps to balance our digestive system. So bringing your ring finger to the base of your thumb, and then press your thumb down onto your ring finger. This is agni mudra, and then you can just let your arms rest back down beside you. Releasing the mudra now. If you like to bend your knees, and you can come down however's comfortable for you. I like to just roll to my side and press up with my knees bent. And then you can come back onto your mat, extend your legs for just a minute or so of savasana, just to let everything sink in. So wriggle the shoulders from the ears, let the arms and legs come out wide, fingertips naturally curl, and let your feet roll out. Neck is long. Imagining your breath as like a wave, constantly washing over you back and forward. And each time the wave washes over you, your body sinks deeper into the mat. And starting with some little movements in your fingers, face and toes. Gently waking your body up. You might like to turn your head side to side. Stretch your arms over your head or even bring your knees into your chest, whatever feels nice. Eventually rolling to your right hand side. And when you're ready, using your hands to help you press up back to a seated position. And finding comfort in your seat. A long spine and a relaxed shoulders, relaxed body. As we come into some Kirtan to finish. So Kirtan is the singing of mantras. The mantra we'll be singing is Gauranga, and it's call and response, so I'll sing and then you sing back to me and we go back and forward. And don't worry about what you sound like or how well you can sing or anything like that. Just sing from your heart and the mantras will do the rest. Bringing palms together, hands in front of your heart. Here's to a happy and healthy day. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.